On to business now. Kenya has sealed its first ever power transmission public-private partnership, bringing together KETRACO, Africa50 and India's Power Grid Corporation. National Treasury Principal Secretary Dr. Kiptoo says that the 40.4 billion shilling project is fully privately financed, easing pressure on public funds while accelerating delivery of reliable electricity to meet rising demand.
Discussions to open up the transmission grid to private capital have been intensifying as the government grappled with constrained public finances, rising electricity demand, and the urgent need to expand and stabilize the national grid. What began as a strategic conversation has now culminated in the signing of a 40.4 billion shillings agreement between Kenya Electricity Transmission Corporation and Africa50 in partnership with India's Power Grid Corporation, marking Kenya's first ever power transmission public-private partnership.
KETRACO fully embraces the public-private partnership model as a sustainable, efficient, and timely approach to delivering energy infrastructure. In this process, we expect to benefit from the efficiency that most of the time is attributed to private companies.
So we're trying to work on increasing revenues while also managing spending pressures to make sure that we create efficiency only on the spending side and to limit the amounts we have to borrow. And so for all commercially viable projects, we are shifting them to private sector.
We are committed to sharing best practices in transmission planning, power system studies, grid automation, digital substations, protection systems, real-time system operation, and modern asset management with KETRACO.
At the center of the project are two high-voltage transmission lines, a 130-kilometer 400 kilovolts Lesos-Lesuk line, linking power from Lake Turkana and northern Kenya, and a 72-kilometer 220 kilovolts Kibos-Kakamega-Musanga double-circuit line aimed at improving grid reliability and boosting electricity capacity across Kisumu, Vihiga, Kakamega, and surrounding counties.
Under this independent power transmission framework, Africa50, in collaboration with KETRACO and Power Grid of India, will develop, finance, construct, operate, and maintain the Lesos, Lusuk, and Kisumu, Musaga transmission lines, which are important lines in the government's transmission system master plan.
We have been speaking of the 12 months. At least now the ball has shifted. It is no longer on my court. So now I'm the one who is going to start exerting pressure. And now pressure begins from the time you sign, because you must fast track the financial closure so that now we get to groundbreaking.
The government says once completed, the lines of renewable energy reduce technical losses and deliver more reliable power to households. Trevor Ngendo for Prime Edition, Nairobi.
40+ questions.